Is that nonprofit?
Nah, he's definitely for profit.
At the end of you need people. We need each other.
Or are satisfied with the stuff that we have, but they don't understand what we used to have. Like, we used to not have to wait for somebody to come open the center. We can't just go to none of these places.
It's too much idle time. Ooh, so now my full vision can come into play. But at the end of the day, it's not just about me.
I turned down 100 grand worth of work every year. This episode is sponsored by Robeson Enterprise.
Text the number that's below for the Coatesville, down in town, Westchester area, for residents in those areas. Robeson Enterprise, we will be removing your used cooking oil. We can give you further details. Just text the number below, and we'll give you further details on how the process works.
We gonna warm up, but before we do that, I want to show y'all what we got. Hey. Da, 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 da. So you're gonna get your hip flexor and your butt. So when you come down, you're getting this quad, your left quad. So one more time. Come over. Boom. Yeah. Boom.
You got good knees.
That part. Snap. Boom. Come back down. Chest up. Drive with your toes there. And hold it very low. When you come back, you can hold it up high because you're going to work your quads and you're going to have your back straight. Okay. And you lead with your heels. You're going to be screaming. So it's like bend at your knees. Boom. Your quads and your shoulders going to be on fire. Sumo squat, that's getting our adductors, the insides. Point your toes out. Come down. You'll feel it all on the inside of your thighs. All right, so let's warm up. You want your mic?
Huh?
You want your mic back?
No, I got one on.
Oh. See?
And I'm a little out of it today. So
You good.
Don't pay me no mind, but pay me some money.
I'm going to pay you some. I'm going to make sure you good. I tell you, after you mind over. You got this. I didn't. How y'all feeling?
Good.
My elbow is burning.
Elbow? Girl. These.
Yes. Everything else.
Fishing. Cast the line.
I used to fish.
Come on.
Doing those country city I live in. I don't get to fish no more.
Oh, in Coatesville?
Yes.
They don't go to the reservoir no more?
Chambers Lake.
Huh?
Chambers Lake, I think, is where most people go fishing.
Yeah. You gotta take her fishing.
Yeah, not just get up, let's go fishing.
Yeah.
If I had some niggas that went fishing, that would call me before they go fishing,
Yeah,
I would go.
you would go.
But niggas want to call when they out there or post on Facebook when they already out there.
Yeah, catching stuff. It's therapeutic. I just like being next to the water.
See, now I don't live here. Now it's like I should take advantage of all the access that I had to like the waterfront.
Yeah.
Because it's all around us here. Right there.
That part, we numb to our surroundings. Like, we gotta embrace the beauty within. I mean, it's a lot out here. Just like I said, in the backyard yesterday, remember I was like, I just swept off her trampoline. She jumping and I'm sitting there just like, this is beautiful. You know, I hear the birds. It was a nice, gentle breeze, like how you hear it, you know, in the novels and whatever. But no, it was really serene. It was perfect.
So we used to not have nothing.
Right. We used to just hearing sirens all day, every day.
These niggas, we still ain't got nothing, man. You see, the Bridge Academy bought St. Cecilia's.
Did they?
So that's gonna be something nice. I don't know what's going on with that so-called sports center on the flats.
Yeah.
I'm hearing bad things about him.
Really?
Like he losing funding and stuff like that.
Is that nonprofit?
Nah, he's definitely for profit. I mean, he is for profit for sure. But he profited off the wrong people, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting his karma
But look at all the churches that we have in Coatesville, though.
on every corner.
I'm saying, so why can't they just come together and make something for the kids, for the youth at least?
Like, I think people are satisfied with the stuff that we have, but they don't understand what we used to have. Like, we used to not have to wait for somebody to come open the center up.
Yes. Yep.
Or I mean, we could just go there.
Right.
We can't just go to none of these places.
It's too much idle time. For real.
Even though, like, the Bridge Academy, CYI is right in the middle of the city, anybody's kids can't just walk in there.
No.
Like, you gotta be registered, all this
like
stuff.
The Y.
Like, the Y is, oh my God.
I will say it's changing.
Yeah, they got some color up in there, but it's so hard to get into the Y.
Yeah, but it's so far too. The city in general, it has so much potential, but a lot of us ain't tapping into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's moving, it's changing.
I feel like there's a lot more people tapping in than we realize. They're just tapping in separately. Like, not everybody has the same.
Yeah, don't
Where's the
nobody
unity at?
Together.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody want their name on it.
people,
Credit for
want to do something, but it's like everybody can do something, but we all need to rally behind at least one person to help them get their goal. And then we can just move on to the next, like, just build one.
And I think that's what the problem is with
like,
our.
Nobody has patience.
That's our race, though.
Like, patience. Like, the stupid stuff that we see going on with these restaurants. Like,
yes,
it's patience. Like y'all seeing how much potential you could make, and then y'all reacting and doing dumb stuff.
Knee-jerk reactions.
Just just let that shit build.
Yeah, you have to.
But you can't do that if you don't know that you should or how to have self-control when you come into that situation. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I guarantee everybody else from the first time you came in front of some good points, you didn't make the best decisions with it.
Yeah, I spent it.
No, not at all. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we learn through experience, but share your experience with somebody else. Why are we hoarding that information and lessons learned? That's how we grow, and that's how you can expand.
About my business. What's going on with kids gonna stay over here, and that's what we got fucked up at.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, some things you don't want to overshare, but share to help somebody grow, right? And that's how we will be successful. What makes me
so mad is the people that's doing this shit. Like, they be around me.
Yep.
Like, we talk.
Yep. Crabs in the barrel,
how did you end up doing this making this dumb decision with? And it's not just me that they're talking to. It's a group of us. Intelligent, family men, business owners. We all talk. So we all had an understanding that this would work. And then you see a little couple dollars and you go haywire.
That's why a lot of businesses don't succeed.
You gotta understand, like, what you made is off a basic menu. Yeah. Y'all wasn't even dug in yet. Like that was the soft opening, man.
Yeah.
y'all ain't modified yet. Y'all ain't put no finishing touches on nothing. Y'all ain't have a grand opening yet.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? Like you seen a few dollars and you want to go shopping.
That's the thing. Like, what's your vision? What's your mission? If you have
the dude
that,
was responsible, man. Like at least he was responsible. You got a wife and kids. You gotta at least be responsible, my man.
Yeah.
And a house. Like you gotta be responsible a little bit.
Yeah. If you don't have a plan, then any little distraction is going to deter you. It's going to get you off course. Money will distract so many people. It'll have you going a whole opposite direction. That's what I'm saying. You have to have goals. If you know what your vision is, your mission is, what your expectations are, that little bit of money, hey, I know what I need to do with this. I need to upgrade this piece of equipment so I can bring in more revenue. So you got a better return on your investment, right? And then in doing that, bring some more people in that you can trust. Hey, that you can trust. Hey, this is what the vision is for this business. I came into blah, blah, blah. What are your thoughts? If you have like some kind of mentor. This space right here, before I took over the lease, it was a gentleman in here and he was working out a Planet Fitness and he allowed myself and another trainer to train in here. So we were subleasing. He was going through a lot of stuff and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to renew my lease, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, think about it, pray about it, and let's revisit this conversation. Because I was like, if you don't want to renew your lease, hey, I already told you that I aspire to have my own space, but I thank you for allowing me to, train in here. Like, okay, cool. So now my full vision can come into play. But at the end of the day, it's not just about me. There's so many trainers in the area that don't have a place to train. Hey, if you looking for a spot and, we mesh well, let's do this. As long as you're certified and you're insured, I ain't got no problems with you, right? And you respect the space. You can run it as your own. But at the end of the day, we agree. We're in a contract together. I'm not going to micromanage you. We already had our conversations. We like-minded. I want you to succeed in your business. I ain't worried about what you charge your clients, blah, blah, blah. At the end but just make sure that you do pay your rent. And as time went along, I was like, okay, I started putting my vision in place, knocking down walls, painting. I'm looking like, okay, it's coming together slowly but surely. And I did have that conversation with the trainers. Once we get it to the space that we want it to be, rent's going to go up because I didn't have the certain equipment that we used to and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So I'm looking like, but the moral of the story is like, you have to want to help. You can't do anything in a silo because at the end of it, you need people. We need each other. So in order for me to continue to grow, I need to help other people. You got to plant the seed.
Together has been what I've been preaching since the beginning.
Yeah.
Together.
I mean,
these contractors we got, we could be getting money together.
Together. If you ain't trying to work with nobody, like, that's just being greedy. Greedy and selfish.
Years ago, I turned down $100,000 worth of work every year. Mm-hmm. I can't do every job that comes to my phone.
Yeah.
I can be sending it to you like
easy.
Nah, I don't want to take no work from him. All right, sit home and don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Then. Be broke.
And
I
complain.
have no problem with you being broke.
Excuse me.
Unless you got kids, then I care more.
Yeah.
But
you can't care more than somebody else. You can't care more than the individual.
Like so many leads come through. I'd be like, Dad, I know he can do this. Mm-hmm. But then you give them the joint, they don't show up, or they show up late.
And then that's your name being drugged through the mud.
I can only recommend a certain amount of people.
Yep.
At this point.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take the strain on my name.
That part.
Cause I'm at the point I ain't even used my lead service in like 5 months. He keep hitting me up like, hey, you don't need no work? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't got using for another 5. That's
Yep.
$250 every month I'm saving.
That part. That's what yeah. I don't know. If we stop being so
gatekeeping and credit wanting, man.
Yeah.
I don't want no credit. I like that bit. Y'all can have the credit.
That's my whole thing. I'm a behind the scenes type person. I ain't never been. I want to be front and center. No, I'm okay.
Like your brother's still going.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a person that came. Like we started together.
Yeah.
Neither one of us had business. We was working with Mark.
Yep.
Eric Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started my business. Then he came and painted some stuff for me. Got some techniques. He took that shit to his own.
Yep.
And he been on his own. I ain't heard from him.
Yeah.
That's what I like when I don't gotta hear from him.
That part, right? I mean, and that's what I told him too. I was like, but it is so much better to be resourceful and collaborative. I mean, because if you collaborate, that just opens up so much more. You can cover so many more areas, right? I get it. You got your business, he got his, but it'll never hurt to collaborate once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got your brand, he got his brand. Cool. But y'all in the same city, and it shows unity. That's the big key. I'm keeping this. I'm playing. Oh yeah, I am gonna tap in.
Noise cancellation. They was only $25 too.
Really?
Amazon. Yep.
Okay.